Hi friends, welcome back to Diane's Paradise. Hope you all are doing good. Today I'm going to show you how to make a coffee chocolate cake. This is a soft and moist cake filled with rich chocolate ganache. Before that, if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel as I'll be posting more cake recipes in the upcoming days. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon and press all so that you will get the notification whenever I post new recipes. Without further delay, let's check out the ingredients. First, let's prepare the dry ingredients. We'll be requiring 1 leveled cup of plain flour. From this 1 cup, we'll have to take out 2 tablespoons of the flour. Now goes 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. 1 level teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Now sieve this mixture. Combine the mixture well and keep it aside. Here I am taking a 7-inch cake tin to which I am going to apply some butter. Then we will be placing a piece of parchment paper at the bottom so that the cake won't stick at the bottom. Now apply some butter on the parchment paper as well and dust the pan using some cocoa powder. Once the cocoa powder is spread evenly, then invert the pan and tap it 2-3 times to remove the extra flour from it. You can see our pan is ready. Now let's prepare a coffee mix, adding 1 teaspoon of coffee powder and a half cup of hot water. Mix it and keep it aside. Let's prepare our wet ingredients now. Into a large bowl, crack 4 eggs. Beat the eggs until they become fluffy. We have to add 1 cup of powdered sugar into the egg gradually. Into this, add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Beat the egg and sugar mix on high speed of your blender for about 5 to 7 minutes or until they become light and fluffy. The eggs are ready now. To this add 100 milliliters of vegetable oil. Add oil little by little into the eggs. Also make sure the blender is at the lowest speed, else the egg will deflate and all the air we incorporated will pass out and make this mixture flat. Once oil is added, just clean the sides of the bowl with a spatula. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients. Add the flour mix little by little at a time and using a balloon whisk, just combine the mixture. We don't have to over mix it, just combine it. If you feel the batter has become dry, then you can add the coffee mix that we prepared by adding half cup of warm water to 1 teaspoon of coffee powder. Now the batter is ready. Using a spatula, clean the sides of the bowl. This is the consistency we are looking for. Now pour the batter into the lined tin. Tap it 2-3 times to remove any air bubbles. This will go into the oven, which is preheated at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and this will bake for 25 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. The cake is absolutely ready. Take it from the oven and keep it on a wire rack to cool down for 10 minutes in the pan itself. Then once you feel you are able to touch the pan, remove it from the pan and keep it on a wire rack to cool down completely before icing it. Now once the cake is resting on the wire rack, let's prepare the icing for this. We have to take 1 cup of fresh cream, which I have microwaved for 1 minute. To this I am going to add 1.5 cup of chopped dark chocolate and leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can just mix it with a spatula or a whisk, and the ganache that we are going to put inside the cake is ready. Once the ganache comes to the room temperature, keep it in the freezer for about 20 minutes or until you need them. Once you take it out from the freezer, blend it again for like 5 to 10 minutes until you see the ganache has become a little more silky and smooth. Now into another bowl, take 1 tablespoon of instant coffee powder, to which I am adding 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of warm water. Blend this mixture until they become frothy and light. Keep this aside till we whip the whipping cream. Into a bowl, take 1 cup of chilled whipping cream, and we have to blend this mixture and add 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Whip this until we get a stiff peak consistency. Now clean the bowl and add the coffee mix that we prepared earlier. Whip this for just about 10 seconds and our coffee icing is absolutely ready. Transfer this into a piping bag. Now let's prepare the sugar syrup that goes on top of the sponge by adding 1/4 cup of water to 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and few drops of vanilla extract. By then the cake has also cooled down. I am trimming the top of the cake and slice them into 3 layers. Cake slices are ready. Now let's ice the cake. For that, I'm using my turntable and placing a non-slip mat which will help the board to stay in one place. Onto the cake board, I am just spreading some icing so that the first slice that we are going to put on top will stick to this and not move around. Now place the first slice of the cake and spread some sugar syrup on top to make this extra soft and moist. Pipe the coffee cream to the outer side of the layer and fill inside with the chocolate ganache. Spread the chocolate using a spatula. Repeat the same procedure for the second layer as well. Here goes the final layer on the top. Soak it with some sugar syrup and just pipe a small amount of cream on top. Now spread this cream all around the cake, and with this cream let's crumb coat the cake. Crumb coating is nothing but covering the cake by small amount of cream to keep the crumbs of the cake intact. Use a bench scraper to remove extra cream from the cake. Smooth the top as well. Now keep the cake in the fridge for about 20 minutes to set before we do the final icing. This is set. I have taken it out from the fridge, and now let's pipe the cream all over the cake. Right now it might look like a lot of cream, but once we smooth it using the spatula and the bench scraper, the excess cream will be removed. With the spatula, just spread the cream evenly everywhere, and with the scraper we can smooth out the sides and the top. Always keep the scraper perpendicular to the turntable to get a straight and smooth finish. This will take some practice, so don't worry if you're trying this for the first time. Eventually you can reach there. I'm done with the smoothing of the cake. Now this is how my cake is looking. Keep this cake in the fridge for about 15-20 minutes because I'm going to give a drip effect on top with dark chocolate. I've just melted little bit of dark chocolate to give the drip effect. Usually we do it with some chocolate ganache, but I'm going to give the drip effect with the dark chocolate itself, so that once we cut it, it will give a bite of the chocolate, but when we look at it, it will still look like a drip. Now with the remaining cream, I am just using a star nozzle and giving a small design on top. These hearts are made out of white chocolate, placing them on top, and to finish the look, I just sprinkle some silver sugar balls. This is the final cake. Let me slice one piece to show you how it looks from inside. Can you see the chocolate ganache oozing out on each layer, and the coffee cream will complement the cake so well. I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. If you all did, then give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. So till we meet next with another exciting recipe, take care and bye bye.